You know, people ask me all the time, what's my story? You know, David, you're a good-looking guy. You can speak really well. You know, you didn't need help in this ever. Let me tell you guys something. I needed help. I remember when I was 17 years old. I mean, I had a girlfriend in high school, but I think I just tripped and fell and stumbled upon her. No idea how I got that girlfriend. In college, you know, I was good some days and bad other days. In my 20s, I was good some days and bad other days. But that's not important. Do you know what's important? You know, there are times in my life that I thought I wanted to be just this grand pickup artist. I remember watching Robert Downey Jr. in The Pickup Artist, a movie from the 80s. You know, it was this really funny movie, right? And I said, that's me. I want to be the guy walking the streets of Manhattan picking up women everywhere. But you know what I learned? That as a pickup artist, you're only picking up women that have low self-esteem. You're not picking up high-quality people. You're picking up people that actually fall for bullshit lines and routines. My greatest lesson in life was that I was forced to look in the mirror and get real. Get open, become authentic with people, you know, and you hear it all the time in like the self-help genre about being authentic and about being real. And it's my greatest lesson in life because every single day I had to learn how to be real and vulnerable and open and not care about the outcome, because as a man, we're so outcome dependent. We really are. We see a beautiful woman, we want to get her phone number, we want to take her to bed, we want to we want to go out with her, we want to claim her, whatever it is. And I had to learn how not to be outcome dependent. I basically had to learn how to attract women based authentically, based on who I am as a person. I had to let it go. I had to become vulnerable. I had to become open. And it's funny because a lot of guys look at me all the time and they go, God, David, there's no way you ever had problems. Let me tell you, I had problems. I settled on relationships. I remember I called it the three-headed monster in my 20s, okay? And they were great women and great girls to go out with, but it wasn't my number one choice. It just seems like I was always dating whoever was coming into my life at the time. You know, I would date whoever came into my life, but I would never go after what I really wanted. And the reason why is because I wasn't willing to become vulnerable. I wasn't willing to become open. I wasn't willing to become real, because I was always hiding behind some facade. I was always the funny guy, you know. Here was me, you know, I would go out there and I'd perform this great little funny routine, you know, and I'd meet some woman in a store and I'd be really funny and I'd use the same type of openers every single time, and then my callback ratio was like maybe 20% because nobody was seeing the real me. And every woman wants to see the real you. It's so important to be 100% open and vulnerable. Now, I'm not talking about sitting there and crying, you know, like Brett Favre when you retire or whatever it might be. I'm talking about being open, I'm talking about being real, and I'm talking about being authentic, because women are looking for that. Women are looking for that confident guy that knows who he is, the guy that wakes up in the morning, brushes his teeth, and knows exactly who he is every time he looks in the mirror. It took me years to figure this out. When I finally did figure it out, I started bringing in amazing women in my life, great women, great relationships, great experiences. Even my one-night stands were phenomenal. They weren't like that one-night stand, you know, where you go and you meet somebody and all of a sudden you want to do the walk of shame. It was a one-night stand based on sex that both of us wanted, based on truth, based on honesty. Do you want to live an honest, true life, being true to yourself, the person that matters most? Do you really want to go out there and you desire meeting the most amount of women so women fall for you, the most powerful version of you are? If you want real confidence, if you want to meet real women, if you want to live an authentic, true, genuine life, then you know what? You're at the right place. Every single day, I post a brand new blog. I've got products. Every Wednesday, it's free podcast day. It's phenomenal. Free podcast day, anywhere from a 10 to 15 minute free podcast. You got to get on my newsletter list to get the podcast sent directly to your box. But every week, I'm going to be there by your side, because you know what? I understand what it's like to be you, because I was once you. I'm not a young guy teaching this, you know. I'm in my 40s right now. You know, I understand what it's like. I've tripped, I've fallen, I've gotten up, I've had lots of relationships, you know. I've screwed up, but finally I'm at a point in my life where I fully understand how to get what I want, everything in my life, from business to personal to friendship. It's about living an authentic, real lifestyle, and I'm really happy that you're here on my site right now, and I look forward to hearing from you. We'll answer emails, we'll talk, and you and I will become real good friends. By the time you meet the love of your life, or by the time you get married, I expect that invitation. Because let's get real, guys. You know what? A lot of us want to go out and get laid. Great, that's real easy. I can teach you how to go out and get laid, because getting laid is a piece of cake. But deep down, don't you desire to meet somebody and really fall in love and really spend some time getting to know somebody and getting to know yourself and really having that amazing relationship that has evaded you so far in your life? You know, some of you might be divorced. Some of you might have gone through a bad divorce. Don't you want to go and get do a fresh, clean slate and actually meet somebody that you're proud of? It's all possible because I've done it. I've been married, I've been divorced, I've lived with women, and you know what? I'm in the best relationship I've ever had in my entire life because I'm having the best relationship with myself right now. And it's about attracting who you are because life is a mirror. You only attract who you are. If you're nervous, insecure, and scared, you're going to date nervous, insecure, scared women. Life is not what you want. Because you know what? I want to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's right. I want to be the New York Jets starting quarterback in the Super Bowl. That's never going to happen. But you know what? I've created a great life for me, and you can create a great life for you. But you've got to blast through your own fears, your own excuses, and your own insecurities first. If you do that, you are going to attract amazing people into your life because life is a mirror. You attract who you are, not what you want.